Boop boopity beep. Skibidi-bop bop boop. Hello, how y'all doing? I was still setting up the stream. Hello, how are you all doing? Happy weekend, if you're already there. If not, keep going, you can make it. I'm excited. I have some fun stuff planned for today. We're gonna be drawing. We're gonna be showing off something funny. I mean, you've seen the thumbnail. You know what's gonna happen. Maybe. Yeah, who knows? How are you? Zita is here. Hello. Happy weekend to you too. Oh, look, it's an artist. Hello. Starting off the weekend with an art stream. Yeah, best way to do it. Purveyor, hey, how are you? Long weekend for you. Nice. Totally not jealous. Don't forget to check out the soundtrack poll, please, if you could. That would be nice. I see some... Ooh, the third option is getting some votes. Nice. That is fun. Lucas, hello, welcome. And Chris, hey, how are you? Just went live. Yep. 1 minute late. Legacy, hello, how are you doing? I'm gonna open up a canvas soon, and I'm gonna be drawing some suggestions that we got from Blue Sky. Some people were able to comment. Well, people can still comment, actually. You can just, like, drop a character there, and I'll consider drawing him. Android keyboard making you have strokes. Hope you recover soon. Better Donut, hey, how are you? Glad you're all here. Hope you're having a good day. I am gonna be setting up some stuff. Second. Had a kind of busy day uploading 4 comic pages in 1 day. Holy crap, don't exhaust yourself. Take it easy. But also, that's impressive. Very cool. Let me open in a different tab, actually, the drawing suggestions that people have left. Just so I can access that more easily. What was the post again? Somebody posted a flipping new Super Mario Brothers enemy, and it looks so goofy. I definitely want to draw that one. Actually, that was Donut. Heck yeah. Definitely want to draw that. Let's see. You've been feeling alright playing Bloons for most of the day, as per usual. Nice. I've never played that, but I get the appeal. Pretty tiring week. Weekend's gonna be busy too. Gosh. Hope you can, like, make some time to relax for yourself in there somewhere, because it's very important to do so. Character ideas for drawing, you say? Might DM you something. Okay, sure, you can. See if I can get to it. It's gonna be a relatively chilled stream today. I'm just gonna draw whatever I feel like. Normally, I mean, to let you in on a little secret, I try to make people happy because it makes me happy. But at the same time, I have to consider my own happiness as well. And sometimes I go out of my way to draw characters that I don't really feel like drawing that much. So today I'm gonna be extremely selfish and just draw the stuff that I really want to draw, because it's also been a tiring week for me, and I'm just gonna be, I don't know, just chilling. Like, I really enjoy making stuff for people, don't get me wrong, but today's one of those days where I'm just gonna be like, you know what, I'm taking control of this, I'm flipping, doing what's fun for me. Because I need something fun, and if I'm not having fun on the streams, it's not gonna be fun for other people either. So, that's what I'm gonna do. And it sounds harsh, and it sounds silly, and I immediately regret saying it because I sound selfish, but I also know that I should do that sometime. So I'm gonna. Pretty boring day for you. Haven't done much aside from work on a Sonic Redesigns video. That sounds really fun. Very fair, Mark. Thank you. I appreciate it. Trying to chill, working on a Rayman 2 modded maps. Wait, like modded maps in Rayman 2? That's cool. Before I do that, actually, to let you in on a little secret. Oops. Whoa, oops. Accidentally resized my avatar there. That was not Let's ignore that. But also, boom, it's all a simulation. It's all a lie. Look at this. I'm actually a robot. Look at all these stats and meters and things and happening. Whoa, crazy. This is a program called VidoTube Mini, which is what I use for my little PNG tuber avatar. It's you basically just plop some images in there, and it will change the images based on like if you're talking or not. And I just put like an animated GIF in there so I can make it like bob and bounce and all that. So yeah, that's how that works. Windows size. Yeah, but you can set several avatars in this. Here's the old one. Remember this one? Hey, it's me, I'm talking. I'm a funny little space dude. And I still quite like this one. But I've just retired it recently because I felt like, hey, I want to have something that's closer to me. And I've been using this one for a while, and I thought, you know what? I don't always need to use the same one. So I've been thinking, why don't I just make some alternate ones based on, I don't know, some characters that I've been making recently. And I actually made this one. Look at this. This is a new character I made. It's called a Banuki. It's a cross between a bunny and a tanuki. And I really like this one a lot, and I'm gonna use it as my avatar for today because I think it's fun. Banuki! Yeah, that's the one. I'm glad people have had such a positive response to this character. I really like the design a lot. And also, you might be able to tell, this is actually a 3D model that's fully rigged and everything. I made this one in Blender as opposed to making it in Paint 3D. And I think it's definitely one of my best models yet, so I'm very proud of this one. And yeah. It's very simple, like blocky controller that they're holding, but I think it's really fun. Without further ado, I think we can get into the drawing stuff now. Bloop, let me just... Over here, there we go. Oh, I actually do wanna... forgot to set this up. Give me a second. I wanna have like a funny paper background, I think that would be fun. Like I have had in previous streams as well. Let me just get the previous stream document open. File, I should say. There we go. Here's the previous stream doodles. What do we have in there? Frogger. When was this? This was in March, actually. No, I think this is not the last stream that we did where we doodled stuff, right? Can't be. Yeah, no, this was a while ago. Still, these are fun. But what I wanted to do is just copy on over this papery effect. Plop it in here. There you go. Bigger. Oh, I made the canvas 3000 by 3000 pixels this time. Oops. 4 pixels to work with. Whatever. That. And there we go. Brand new canvas. Intimidating white space. We gotta get some flipping music in here, actually. Oh, looks like it's a tie. It's a tie between Pikmin or Is It and a secret third option. So vote wisely. Blender speedrun. I made this model in a day. It's insane. I did copy on over some parts of like other models I made, but I did make this in like a day. I made the design of the character and I was like, I need to model this. I really love this one so much. So, hey, Lee Burners, how you doing? Banuki is so tiny compared to the tablet. It's cute. You're right. That is kind of tiny. I wonder if I can make this avatar bigger somehow. Let me just for now make it a little bit bigger. Why not? No, that's the wrong one. Let me please, OBS, if you would be so kind to let me select the proper... Okay, that's definitely not the thing. Okay. This one. There we go. Thank you, OBS. I am, of course, insulting OBS after my own incompetency. Incompetence? Incompetence. That's the word. Shut up. I can words good. I swear. I think this ought to work. That's fine. So the lighting on her is very like Wii era model, as a friend of mine pointed out, with like the sort of bluish glow around it. I think that's pretty cool. Hey May, how are you? Good to see ya. Contract poll. Secret third option 1. Okay. Cool. Let me call it then. That ought to do it. Me word goodly. Okay, secret third option. I just wanted to give you a quick preview of a song that I've been practicing on a ukulele. Because it's fun. I need to look up the lyrics because I keep forgetting them. After that, I'm gonna head on over to Pikmin music. Don't worry about it. This one uses 3 chords. Where's my pick? This chord. Not the program, the chord. This chord. And this one. And with those 3 chords, you can play a whole song. And I'm gonna try to do a little bit of that. Because I think it's fun. Something like... Hey, don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out. But look down on. Just try your best. Try everything you can. And don't you worry what they tell themselves when you're away. It just takes some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. There we go. I love that song. It always flipping fills me with positive energy. I listened to somebody else on a YouTube video, like do a little ukulele cover of that. I can't quite do the strumming, like I'm obviously just doing it a little bit. Also, that YouTuber was Snapcube. Just want to give her a shout out because I really love her rendition of that song. It was in a flipping SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom video. But hey, greatness can come from anywhere. And I've been trying to practice it a little bit for, I don't know, over a year now. This is all I got, but it's fun. And that's the first and foremost, the most important thing, is what I tell myself. Alright, with that out of the way, let me get some Pikmin. Snapcube plays ukulele? Yeah, she does! She's really good at it, too! I don't know how people do it. Flippin' awesome. Alright, let me get some Pikmin music. Hehehehe. Okay, hope this is not too loud. Let me... You know, I'm gonna do the responsible thing and just mute the audio for a second, and then start the music, and then lower the volume. Why didn't I not think of that years ago? Oh wait, the volume is fine. Of course, I already set the volume. Alright, let me know if this is okay. Let me skip ahead just real quick to see if the volume is still okay for the louder tracks. Oh yeah, that sounds fine, I think. Skip ahead a little. I think that's okay. I think this one is just a little bit less loud than my usual tracks that I have going for my streams anyway. Alright, let's begin from the start. For people who recognize this particular Pikmin soundtrack, let me know. Alright, now let's get into some drawing. Where did I put that reference thing? There we go. Oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna start with. I know exactly what I'm gonna start with. You heard her play ukulele once, when playing Sonic Adventure 2 Randomizer. Oh, cool. That is a fun video. I remember that one. Hope they play Hot to Go. I think I know that song. I might have heard that one. Mark's ukulele powers have been revealed. Tune in next time to Dragon Ball Z, as I obliterate people with my flipping ukulele powers. I always pronounce it almost as ukulele because of the video game. Alright, let's see. First you draw a circle, then you dot the eyes, and presto, it's Kirby! You just make this one very cute for no reason. I love Pikmin music so much. Ugh. A lot of spikes going on here. Gotta draw all of them manually, of course. I didn't need to sketch this. I should have just gone to the line art. I always start with sketches, I guess. I need to build up the confidence for the rest. Yeah! Look at this little guy. I don't remember what they're called, I just know that they are fun to jump on and kill. That didn't sound too psychotic, did it? No, I'm sure. Takes a little. There we go. Cute. I guess that's the first one. Oh wait, hold on. Of course the circles and things. There's like dots. I'm gonna stylize them a little bit. There we go. Give that a nice color. I think purple kind of works for this. I don't know. The character is more orange-green-esque, but I think it works. Yeah. Next. Oh, let me catch up on chat. Oh my gosh, there's a lot happening. Hello, people. I'm glad so many folks showed up. I appreciate it. So, Flo, hey. Elflin but spiky. Oh yeah, let me try to draw Elflin from memory. I love that little booger. Remember when everybody thought that Elflin was gonna be evil? Maybe they changed it midway through development because they were like, oh my god, they're onto us! Very rounded ears, I think. Something more like this? Of course, a bite from the ear missing because it's an incomplete being. Haha, spoilers. Did Elflin have like some kind of thing on their head? I don't even know. They were just flying too. They don't even have wings, they're just kind of flying in the air, right? I need to look up a reference now because I don't actually remember what Elflin looks like. I just realized. Let me see. Now let me draw it with reference and see the difference. Did you ever see the one video where I tried to do first you draw the circle but kept messing up the circle? Yes. Really fun. Let me scroll up a little bit in this one. You've been having problems with sleep recently. Oh god, tell me about it. Same. You've developed the habit of playing Scott the Woz to sleep. Hey, whatever works. Whatever works. Nocturnal Donut, hey, hello, how are you? Glad you can stop by. Oh, Mark, that didn't sound too psychotic. Good. Surprised it got an appearance in a Mario film. Yeah. Fun. Wish it had this expression in it. Nice one, Mark. Thank you. Technically, Elflin was evil. I mean... were they though? The dubious creature. Okay, let me get a reference. Elflin... Oh, that is way different. That is way different. I was thinking more of a butterfly kind of shape for the ears, but that really like changes the whole design when you draw them like that. You change up the ears because it's the biggest part of their body. Let me try again. That's too big. I think I'll make the eyes a little smaller actually. Gives them more space, I think that's slightly cuter. Like, bigger eyes aren't always cuter than smaller eyes. Just about the proportions and making it pleasing somehow. Also, I just realized, I've been posting a lot of stuff on Blue Sky recently. I'm gonna be showing it later, after I'm done with some more sketches. Just some of the things that I've been making. I think that would be fun. I've been designing flipping characters out the wazoo, which is really fun. And I've actually given them names and a little bit of backstory. So that is nice. Still working on a sort of secret little project too, but haven't been making much progress on that because I've been exhausted from work. So that stinks. Hey, maybe someday. No rush. I'm actually gonna keep the swirly swirls because I like them. And I can keep them because I am the flipping... master of this Genthus. Also, for those who haven't figured it out yet, because I assume because nobody flipping played the game, which is very funny in of itself. This is the soundtrack from Pikmin on the 3DS. Hey Pikmin, the game that everybody flipping hates. But it actually has a very cozy soundtrack that I enjoy. It makes me want to play the game. Almost. If it didn't suck nuts. It's made by the Balan Wonderworld devs, so hey, you know what you're gonna get. It doesn't suck nuts. I heard it's okay. But, you know, it's a 2D side-scrolling Pikmin game on a 3DS. Like, who was asking for this? You know? Kinda like another one of those situations like Banjo Nuts and Bolts, for example. Where the main series just hadn't had a new entry in a while. So people were like, why are we getting a spin-off now? What is the point of this? Who wants this? Why are you doing this? Please. I'm sure the game itself is fine. It looks okay-ish. It looks like one of the most okay games ever. And that's just kinda sad when you have something like Pikmin, you know? Which is usually fantastic. There we go. I think this looks acceptable. Is there something about the face that's not quite... Oh, the face shape is not round, I just realized. It's not a circle. Check this out. And infinitely it looks like Elflin. That's cool. How much the overall face shape can influence the design like that. Not quite there yet, let me see. More like a trapezoid, you know? Like, how do I explain? It's not a this. It's a this. Widest point is over here. Eye is over there. Circle having the widest point just in the center. Something like that. This is pretty cute. I kind of like this. We remove those sketch lines because they were made for a circle and not for this shape. There we go. There we go. Hey, this is okay. Oh, the tail. Oh my god, I can't believe it. What if I made the tail, like, really big? Brain blast. Kind of ferret creature. This is actually very cute. I quite like it. And there we go. Something about the eyes I don't quite enjoy. Maybe they're too wide. Tweak this a little and then catch up on the chat. There we go. Oh my god, yes, there we go. Instantly, it appeals to me way more. I like it. Hell yeah. Star, for no reason. You can just have one as a treat. Yeah, cute! I like it. Oh, let me save real quick. As for Doodles, 23rd. Green. Alright, let me catch up. I got really focused on that drawing for a second. Secret project? Yeah, well, maybe someday you'll know about it. Stop staring at me with them big old eyes. You finished Forgotten Lands to appreciate Little Guy. Yes! Forgotten Land is so good! I think Elflin is a guy, but I'm not entirely sure. You're actually playing Hey Pikmin. Oh, nice. I think it's a fine game. Wait until you play the actual Pikmin games, dude. They are fantastic, and I love them to bits. You want to get into making more OCs, but often get split between whether you want them as just Sonic characters or your own. You like the flexibility, but you also like having Sonic OCs too. Ah, yeah. I get that. Do whatever makes you happy in the moment right now. You can always change it up later. Just try and have fun with it. Maybe don't think about the future too much and just go for it. Go with your gut right now. You can always change stuff later. There's always time. Every time you see art on Blue Sky, it's a dice roll between cool critter and the most disgusting thing you've ever seen. You may want to, like, you know, like, a lot of people say that about Blue Sky, that, oh, you know, just get random weird recommendations, but you curate the stuff you see, you know, like, you can join, like the Discovery tab just shows random things from all over Blue Sky. Sometimes, like, stuff that your friends are into. But like, you gotta use the feeds. You gotta follow some of them and just browse through them every now and then. That's how you can see the fun stuff. Or follow some cool people. It's a little different from Twitter because the algorithm is... there is an algorithm, but it's quite different. It's not as specific. Which is nice. It can be very much a blessing and a curse. That's adorable, thank you. Jimbo Newton. What if I made the tail actually brain blast? I put a brain in the tail. Made it think. Alright, let me get that. No, why did I invert the thing? Hold on, that was not what I intended to do. Okay. Make it bluish. That works. I'm gonna keep it like that. I do like having all this canvas space to work with. That is convenience. You just compulsively save every now and then. You gotta follow more feeds. Usually just go by looking at those who follow, or post and repost. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's up to you. I'm just giving recommendations. I just know that I really like I made some feeds myself for stuff that I really wanted to like keep up with, you know, like this one already existed, but there is a Sonic News feed you can subscribe to, so you just get like the news like for Sonic things, and I like that stuff a lot. And also, what else? What I made a Nights into Dreams feed just myself because I thought like, hey, that would be cool. I made a Rayman feed as well. I made a Tonic Trouble feed. You know, Tonic Trouble only gets like one post every week, but it's still nice. I like seeing Tonic Trouble stuff, or whenever people talk about the game. That's just nice to keep up with. There's a Bionicle feed. I'm definitely subscribed to that one. Heck yeah. So many cool stuff. So much cool stuff. So many cool creations, is what I meant to say. You don't follow a lot of people, trying to not get lost in the sauce too much. That is fair. Also because in Blue Sky you don't get to like unsubscribe from... how do I say this? You can't like stop... What's the phrasing for that? On Twitter you can do this thing where you cannot see somebody's like retweets and all that. And on Blue Sky you can't. Like you always see people's like reposts of things. You can't disable that, yeah. So sometimes you may see more stuff than you want. Or you could be like, you, who stays on the following tab, only checks new accounts, they get curious about some that interact with your post. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Whatever works for you. As long as you have a nice, fun online experience. Because God knows we need one after just every social media website going to shit. Sonic Trouble feed would please your friend Moonlow. Oh, cool. Alright, next character. Let me see, what else is there? There's some characters I don't really know. Could be fun. Okay, here's one I want to try. Emphasis on try, because this one's a little bit challenging for me. It's a relatively complex design. Well, not so complex, just one that I haven't drawn before. I think that's the main issue for me. I'm just gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna draw from the reference image, which is just official artwork. You like to use the Discover tab, but it's sometimes a jump scare getting niche fetish art with like 4 likes. True, you're right. No, that definitely happens. That's what you get when the algorithm is just way looser, you know? You just get stuff that's... I don't know, it just happens to be shared around like, from a friend over a friend over a friend, maybe? I don't know. Or just what so happens to have like hashtags that gets picked up on. I don't know. I genuinely don't quite know how that happens. It's kind of funny though. Alright, let's see. Really like this design too. One of my favorite flippant characters, just in general. This inventory line is not even close to where it needs to be. Oh my god. There we go. Bunny! Yes, yes it is. Hello, Dennis. How are you? People really need to tag they're not safe for work. Yes, that is true. They absolutely need to. It's just common courtesy. Like, I got nothing against that stuff, but, you know, just at least tag your things when you're posting them, you know? So people don't get flashbanged by it when they're at work, for example, browsing Blue Sky. Let's see if I can get this right. There we go. So let me know if the music is too loud. I think I have it cranked up pretty high on my end, but I think on the stream it should be okay-ish. As long as it's not too loud that you can't hear my voice anymore. I think it's slightly loud, actually. Let me lower that just a smidge. That should be better. Because I know my microphone is not the best. It has some trouble picking up stuff when I'm like slightly farther away, like I'm leaning over to my tablet screen. You think you see who I'm drawing? It's a secret to everyone. Like a bit of hair, like coming down here. And of course there's a giant mask thing that covers up the whole thing. So you have less to draw, which is nice. Adding that in a second. It is fun how... also, it's Whisper from the Sonic IDW comics. Yay! Bonus points to whoever got it right. You win a free car! Give her a different expression here. Pretty good so far. I don't hate this. I flipping love these Sonic IDW comics, is what I wanted to say. I wanted to go off on a little ramble tangent there. If you haven't read the Sonic IDW comics yet, please check them out. I'm seriously asking you as like a favor to you, because they are good. And every Sonic fan needs to read them, because they're some of the best Sonic material out there, period. They're so fun. Really like them. If you've held off on them because Twitter told you they suck, don't listen to Twitter. For the love of God. You're missing out on some genuinely fun stuff. They're so nice. Really love all the new characters and everything. They have great designs. The writing's very fun. It actually goes into some pretty cool places that the games rarely do. I really like the last arc where they've just straight up made like another Sonic Riders story. Just so cool. I always love the idea of Sonic Riders, just not the game so much. I had the second game on Wii. It was okay. I played the first game on GameCube. It was okay, but it got too frustrating after a while. Like it's not quite as precise as something like Mario Kart, unfortunately. Like a game like Mario Kart feels so weirdly like precise with the steering and everything. Like you really gotta appreciate it after you play like if you play like different racing games and then you go back to Mario Kart, you're like, wow, how did they do this? Why does it feel so good to just drive around? Oh, excuse me, low gas. There's just something so good about the driving in Mario Kart that I really adore. And then meanwhile in flipping Sonic Riders, I'm bouncing all over the damn place. It's not quite the same. But they expect like perfect control mastery and everything. Maybe it just takes some more time to get used to, but I could never quite get the hang of it. Maybe that's a skill issue. Who knows? It looks pretty good, I gotta say. For the first time drawing this, I think I'm doing pretty well. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but... there we go. It was way too loud. Holy shit. I love my kazoo. I love having it on standby to frighten people. Save and check the chat. Is that music from Banjo Nuts and Bolts? No, this is all Hey Pikmin. Let's see. What about the art that's technically safe for work because it doesn't show anything naughty? That's a whole mess of a conversation. It's like a whole spectrum for sure. I get you. It's the character you've been obsessed with. Hey, nice. But it will really tell people not to experience amazing things and say no way. Yeah. Gonna eventually pick up on it, just never bothered. Hey, that's fair too. Just wanted to go on a little title card. Love Sonic IDW, some turbulence with some of the smaller stories, but beyond that they're really good. Yes! I mean, no comic is perfect, and they have to work within the format that they're given. Like, God, I can't even imagine how difficult that must be. Like, to get notes from both, like, the comic publisher to make your, issues like a certain length. Like, you always have to work within limitations. And then also, you have to work with Sega, you know? Who gives notes on what Sonic needs to be, like the characterization and the looks, and they get the final say in everything, because you're working with an IP. They're just licensing them out to the artists. Well, the publisher and the artists work on it. So, you know, it cannot be easy. People tend to complain about Ian Flynn. You'd say it's better to have an actual writer than whatever was happening with Pontac Graph Sega restrictions. Yeah. But hey, like, you never know what kind of restrictions people have, you know. Maybe those writers for the Sonic Colors and Generations and all those other games were, I don't know, maybe they were good writers, but they were just given very specific instructions on what to do and which direction to take Sonic into. You never know. You never know. It's always a little difficult to guess what's happening behind the scenes. So, people like to... Like, this is the thing that annoys me. People like to put blame on very specific people, and once they learn the names of those people, like Ian Flynn, for example, or Pontac and Graph, they like to blame those specific people for every problem that's going on with the writing, for example. And that's not fair, because you definitely don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know what kind of instructions were given, you don't know what kind of board meetings there were. Just endless meetings and notes over small things that you can't even comprehend how stupid it will be, but it happens. It's a whole massive collaborative process where some people who know what they do get inputs, and some people who don't know what makes something good also get to give input. The day you created your Blue Sky account, you got followed by some guy named... Oh. Interesting. Hey Misha, how are you? Joined right at the right time for the kazoo jump scare. The whisper looks beautiful, thank you! The delay of the Shadow one-shot got you messed up. Was there... I forgot that was happening. Just the other day, some people pinning the blame on Ian Flynn for how light the recent Chow shorts were on story action when it was written by Evan Stanley. That is silly. Also, of course they're light on story, they were just YouTube short animations. That was the whole point. They were made to be just cute little things. Like, people don't get it. Like, that's... I'm sure that's exactly what the pitch was. When they were like, hey, let's make something for YouTube for, like, a younger audience that could get some views and stuff. And get some ad money and be a good promotion for whatever Sonic game is in development next. And then again, I'm just guessing too. I don't know these things. You liked the guitar part at the final shot. Nice. I still haven't seen them. I watched like the first couple of ones and then I decided this is not for me. Like Roger said about voice acting, you can't just go in and create whatever. Exactly. Exactly. You got direction and stuff, you know? And you gotta stick to that. Let me draw a little bit more of this character. Probably not gonna do the whole thing. So wow, a furry character that has sort of a cat-like face and also wears a cloak. Where have I seen that? Where have I seen that before? Oh, plagiarism. Oh. I don't know why I'm making those noises. That's unnecessary. The reason the phrase hype moments and aura has become popularized. I'm not familiar with that one actually. I think this looks fine. I'm gonna line art this one because I think it's fun. Oops, let me just not hide the entire damn layer. Always hard to draw like a one long smooth line. Come on. Okay, I think I got it. That's accurate enough. He has a pointy nose, but it's not that pointy. Oh yeah, I was talking about microphones earlier. I actually wanted to mention I may be getting a new microphone this year, which will be nice because I have been using this. You know, it's a regular ass blue snowball mic. It's not that fancy. It has a pop filter, but that's about it. It doesn't work too well. And I did like add some filters to it in OBS to make it sound ever so slightly more clear. But it's obvious that this microphone is not great, right? So I've been thinking about getting a different one. And it's like an XLR mic. It's like an actual fancy one. So it should have some nicer audio quality, which I can use in streams and recordings and whatnot. Oh my god, I haven't made a video in like months. Oops. Just haven't been feeling like it. It needs to be fun, first and foremost. Go. Kind of doing this line art in a very random kind of order. I want to draw my I want to draw my own characters. I want to draw Banuki. I love their design so much. Maybe I can squeeze that in. I have been thinking about making some new art for Comment Blasting Day. For people who don't know, every Saturday I post a little message on Blue Sky, motivating people to, not just on Blue Sky, but everywhere in general where they want to, just to leave comments on people's stuff. Because people often forget to leave a nice message for an artist or creator if they like their stuff, and just leave like a like or something. And that's nice, but it doesn't tell people that much if you just click a button, you know, and make a number go up. Personally, what I think is that it's very nice to just get a comment and have somebody say like, hey, I like this specific thing because of this. Doesn't have to be that long, but just something like that can really make someone's day. So I thought I would start something like that. Just do like I call it Comment Blasting Day, and I just post like a funny picture and ask people like, hey, join me, why don't you? While we just post the heck out of things and just comment on something you like. And I think some people have been joining in, which is nice. I still do it anyway myself. I just go through the Discovery tab, or I look at like specific feeds, or just look at what other people send me. Like they can reply to the post as well. And it's just been very fun. I like it. And I could do like maybe some new promo art for that. Even though I just made the one that I've been using recently, but whatever. I want to draw something. Pretty sure Whisper's a wolf. Yeah, true. I think Whisper's a wolf. Speaking of Ian Flynn, do you think he still has the draft for the unreleased ARMS comic? I wish. I liked ARMS quite a lot, and like the gameplay was really fun. Oh yeah, fun fact. Most of the IDW characters, like, or a bunch of them at least at the very least Whisper I know for sure, was based on a design that they made in Sonic Forces. Because they have a character creator in that game. And they were like, well, let's just take it out for a spin and get some inspiration from that. So they built the character that basically became Prototype Whisper. I remember seeing some screenshots from that. Very fun. Okay, just to reiterate, I'm basically just redrawing this Whisper from a drawing. That is like a reference material for this. So it doesn't really have like my own unique spin on it, I just changed the expression and like the cloak and the angle a little bit. I have been recently watching a video on plagiarism. You know the one probably. And I'm very eager to give credit where credit is due because I feel like that stuff is important. Just wish I knew the actual name of the artist who made that particular drawing of Whisper. Was it Evan Stanley? Might have been. But I'm not entirely sure. So I won't make any claims. I can just tell you to read the flipping comics over and over. I think that is enough credit. Advertising for Sega. Alright, hey, look at this! I think this turned out quite nice. I'll just color in some parts. Just real quick, why not? We're here, why not? Oh yeah. You know what? I never actually noticed, but Whisper is, like, she has darker skin. That's so cool. Mario franchise could never. I think most Mario characters are white, actually, like the main ones at least. Nice to have some variation, you know. They gave Daisy some darker skin in recent games. More of a tan, I guess. I'm no expert on like diversity and stuff, but I just think it's cool that you see a lot of different body types and tones and whatnot. There we go. This is such a bleepy bloopy song. This is quite nice. I don't hate this. Yeah, look at that! This ain't half bad. Yeah. I kinda like this. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, actually. I'm glad I drew this whole thing. Alright! Sick! Let me make a folder for that and save that as the Whisper. Cool. Let me catch up. Wow, oh my gosh. This is. I'm glad people are talking. I appreciate it. I just need to. That's just how I roll. That's just what works for me. Every now and then, I just need to lock in and actually focus on the drawing. After that, I catch up on chat. Hope that works for you too. Videos are hard work. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, oof. Ouchie, my bones. Tell me about it. Tomorrow's a Saturday. Yeah. I don't remember why you said that in specific context, but it is a Saturday. Heck yeah, dude. There was a, yeah, functional decompilation of Sonic the Fighters. Very fun. Excited for that. I wish they would do like a... Well, a decompilation of Sonic R wouldn't really matter much because it's easy to emulate and it's also already on PC. Ian has a new job writing for Rivals of Ether too. Hey! Come on. Gotta go, bye. Oh, see ya, Flo. I'm late, but thanks for stopping by. You remember seeing that in the IDW comic art book. That's actually the reason you use Sonic Forces to make Sonic OCs now. Hey, fun. Now that's a whisper here. Don't know if there are any darker skinned Mario characters off the top of my head. Yeah, exactly. I think, yeah, it's, the Poplins from Mario Wonder? The little guys with the flower heads? I think they have darker skin. Looks like something you'd see out of a Sonic Secret Rings cutscene. Hey, thanks! I appreciate that. I like that game's art style a lot. Also Black Knight, like the cutscenes for that. Really fun storybook style. Really enjoy that. Looks beautiful. Thank you, Zita. I appreciate it. Who's next? Who's next? Somebody asked for the Blob, and I would love to draw the Blob. But if I'm gonna draw the Blob, I'm gonna go really hard on it, and I'll just be here for like 2 hours. And I don't have the mental energy to do that. Let me do something else real quick, actually. Since you made it all this way through the stream, let me show you some fun stuff. Some folks may have seen these already, but I'm gonna be copy-pasting them on the screen. These are some drawings I have been working on recently that I'm quite proud of. First of all, we got the Pack. He is back. This is another shirt design I made. It's sort of a sequel to a previous piece that I made, which is also a Pac-Man on a yellow background. This one is kind of inspired by the 45th or 40th, I'm not entirely sure, like artwork style that they did with like a long ghosts that kind of wrap around in circles. I thought that looked nice, and also it's based on Pac-Land with some of the elements that you see in the background and the hat, of course. Because I love Pac-Land, it's such a fun little game, and I wish somebody would remaster it someday. Because it has so much potential. It was a great 2D platformer that came out before Super Mario Brothers. Can you imagine? Really fun. What else is there? Oh, these. Important one. My characters. I made a lineup of them, like a height chart basically. And I gave them all names. So now you have some more info on them. First one is Aster. Next one is Rogue. Jazz, Bean, and the Banuki, of course. In 2D form. Wow. I like this one a lot. But here's all of them, and as you can see, Jazz is like really tall, Aster is like really small, and the other ones are more of like average height. I think average height would be Banuki, Rogue is slightly tall, and Bean is like quite tall. But yeah, these are some of my characters. What else do I have? Oh yeah, of course, flipping Banuki. I've been drawing her a lot. It's been really fun. Here's like an icon I made. Trapped in a circle, get her out! I think it's... Look at her flipping cool, like, blue gloves. Make her hands, like, cool and flashy and stand out. I think that's fun. What else? Happy Banuki. Here's a new one, actually, hot off the presses. I made this one today. With some friends I was drawing, like, characters in beach outfits. So I thought I should have a go at that as well. This one has very soft colors. It's kind of messed up because of the very dark background, but it has like very pastel colors, and I quite like that. I saw flipping like the thing with like the shark mouth. I don't know what you call that. Bathing suit, I guess. And I thought it looked funny. I thought I would try something like that. Also like very big like swimming trunks. I deliberately didn't want to go for something like ooh sexy swimwear. I just wanted to try something different. Thought it would be fun. Also, the star sticker on her face is a little Petridge star. I think that's cute. Let me get rid of these. Farewell. Disappear. "45-year-old Pack. He sure is an old man." Send something on Discord. Oh, I'll check that out in a second. Love the name Bean. Yeah, it's so silly. I think it fits. How often does Bean's barista need cleaning from her footsteps? I don't know. I think she kind of keeps herself together, you know. The Banuki is Banuki. Banuki has no background besides being Banuki. True. Super cute. Thank you. Yeah, it's not like a face tattoo. It's literally just a sticker that she put on there. Hey, thanks. I'm glad you like that one. Okay, let me check real quick what was sent over Discord. If it's something I want to do. Oh, I can totally do that actually. Sure thing. How does it think? Mouth kind of reminds me of like old Flash animations. I like this song quite a bit. Hold on, I think the hair is supposed to like come out of there. Oh, okay, I see now. It's so this. What kind of pose to do? Try something. This perhaps. Oh right, he's just like a... doesn't really have like a body. I think it's supposed to be way slimmer. Just kind of see the shirt. This. Heels, of course. I don't know how skateboarding works. I'm just kind of improvising this one. Something like this, I bet. How do I make this hand look better? Because it's like a big hands made out of little twigs. Something on the shirt too. Love when shirts just have like random numbers and things and letters and stuff on them. I have a bunch of those. Like shirts that just have like names and dates on them and places. And you're like, wow, I wonder what happens in that specific like day and place at that time. And then you look it up and it's just a bunch of random nonsense. What kind of hand? Oh, Yeah, look at him go. What if he just like tripped over a brick and he's just kind of trying to make it look like he's doing a stunt. There we go. Yeah. And he gets like a radical. A 2,000 points bonus. Here you go. Hope you like it. I think it's just gonna be like a little sketching day for me. Not feeling too confident on just going right into line art. I think that's fine. Okay. Alright, let's make some room. Let me catch up on it. Hey Asno, hello. Where am I? You love how often SpongeBob characters appear referenced in creative works, because it really did influence on a lot of us. Yeah, I flipping love SpongeBob, dude. Oh my god, I grew up with that stuff. Would have offered an OC, but didn't think it was allowed. Oh, it was totally fine. For future reference, if I'm not specifying specifically what kind of character to like recommend, you can just post anything you want. You can always try, you know. If I for some reason don't feel like drawing it, then I won't draw it. But you can always send whatever. I'm cool with that, unless I specify that it can't be OCs. Kind of inspired by the Tony Hawk games. Nice. Radical job. Thank you. With 1986 could be a reference to that year, or it could be the number 1986. Who knows? Great, awesome, excellent, incredible. Good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing. Let's see, who's next? Here's an interesting one, actually. It's a character from a game called Crush, which was on the PSP. I remember seeing this game on the 3DS, actually. But they redesigned the character and everything. I'm just gonna try to draw the character because I think the face looks fun. And this is what the face looks like, basically. It's like this. I'm not making this up. This is actually my sketch for the head. I remember playing the demo for this on the 3DS. It was okay. (1986) is when the skateboard arcade game 720 was released, sometimes called 720 Degrees. Oh, cool. Ed from Tonic Trouble again? No, but I can draw him too. Because I will take any opportunity to draw this little guy. There we go. Okay, now to the main event. How am I gonna tackle this? Because it's very unconventional, this kind of face. See? It's a very, how do I say this? Like a European kind of design for a character? Like specifically how they draw the ears. That is something like straight out of like Asterix, you know? Oh, I made the ear way too big. I think it kind of works though. I'm gonna keep it like that, just to see how it looks. I actually kind of like that line. Let's keep it. this going on like this. Kinda like this. I think that's close enough. We erase some of the sketch lines, don't need those anymore. Oh. Wears like a very big coat. Seems way too big for him. Supposed to be like a lab coat. Let me tweak that slightly to make it look more like that. Not one-to-one, but I think this looks okay. Let me continue at tonic trouble. I've drawn him so many times I can just doodle him very easily from memory. Always love seeing Ed. A little goober. I want to study him under a microscope. Alright. It's Fanboy. It's not! Yo! Hope you like it. Random fact, you like to leave hidden things at places, if you know a person well enough, last one I deal with a Tonic Trouble cartridge! You left somebody a Tonic Trouble cartridge?! That's awesome! Something you like, and OCs are quirks that actively work against them, but give some niche upside that fixes problems caused by the quirk itself. Oh yeah, I think I get what you mean. This is the Crush Man. His name is Danny. That's him. Better color. Ah, this works. Good enough for me. Next one. How long have we been going for anyway? Check real quick. About an hour. Oh, we can go for a little longer. That's fine. Danny Crushman, that's him. Let me see if there's any new comments in the meantime. I really like this new avatar, you guys. I think she looks so cute. Look at her move, look at her talk. The mouth was actually drawn on in Clip Studio Paint. I just added that later. It was way easier that way. Also, I think I mentioned, but like the 3D model I made for her was actually for VR chat, so I'm able to just walk around with that as avatar. It's really fun. I'm glad I figured out how to make VR chat avatars. It's difficult, but I found a good tutorial for it. Drawn on textures on 3D models are underrated. They really are. They really flipping are. I wanna, you know what? Let me go on a tangent about that. Oh my god. When you look at something like Head in Time, for example. Let me just get the character model up. Just a random picture from Google. Let me show you. I gotta show you something. This stuff, it's great. Just 2D, like, plain image textures on the face. You know, like they wrap around it properly. They have like some fake depth effects going on. And also, you know, it just looks nice. It looks very nice. It's been like that ever since Wind Waker, this kind of character, you know? Let me get Toon Link for comparison. Like, it's very much in that same vein. Oh, that's very small. Like that, you know? With the flat faces and all that, but it still works on like a 3D lit character model. I think it's just very nice, because if you have characters like this and you make them too detailed, you end up with something like let me get an example of what can happen when you just go a little overboard. Let's see. When you have a character design that looks like, hurts me to say this because I like this game quite a bit, but then you have something like this and it looks so flipping good in 2D, and you're like, this can't possibly be messed up in 3D, right? If you just make the textures flat of the face and all that. But then, like, let me get a good picture for you. It's just this. You get this. Like, the face has actual definition. There's so many polygons that are being like warped. It kind of loses the simple, appealing shape that it had in the 2D art. And it's just, I'm not a fan. It's such a shame, because I love this character design, but just the translation of it to 3D, I don't think it worked well. And I think a major aspect of that is that they went with a 3D modeled face. Like, the cheek there, and just everything, and just how it all overlaps and has depth and all that. It's just, and then you look at the 2D art again, and it's so fun and expressive. Look at this! It's so good! And every time they try to recreate one of these expressions in 3D, it just doesn't look as nice. Like, where in the game do you see an expression like this? Nowhere, unfortunately. It's just, it makes me sad. See, do I have any other examples of this? It's like specifically in the cutscenes too, because during regular gameplay the character model doesn't emote all that much. But then you have stuff like this, and it's like, what is this? Like, it has too much depth to it, and like the nose is also like slightly like sticking out. I'm just get what they were going for, but it's just the lips. It has lips. You don't give it lips, please. No. Or if you try to do like a simple expression, like, oh, the mouth has like a simple circle shape, and then you get this. Look at what's happening here. Like, all these lines that are going in that direction. It just creates such an unappealing shape. And like, the mouth is not a circle like a simple like 2D drawing would be. It's this, it's then this, it's then this, it's then this, and then that again. What is that? That's not a mouth shape. It's not cute. It's not anything. It's just like, was it just a limitation of the model that they made? Did they make it too low poly and then later realized, oh, we gotta use the same one for cutscenes? I don't know what happened there, but it's just like, same with the eye thing like going on over here. Like, you see like the reflection thing happening there? What is that? And like, it's not sharp. It's like blunt here at the bottom. And it's and like, you see like this shape, it's like clipping through the face. There's just so many like little choices here they made that, I like the nose has like depth to it as well. It's like a little button that you can press, but it's not quite a button shape. No, it's like it's a little more narrow on this side, and it's just easy. This hurts the mark. This hurts me. I'm mad. Ugh, there's so many things that I like about Penny's Big Breakaway, but then every time it's also like a couple steps back in every regard, and it's just, I wish I liked that game more. I still do like it, and I still recommend it for fans of 3D platformers, but there's so many little things, and including the visual style, that just kind of get to me, like, this could have been amazing if it wasn't for some choices, or maybe just limitations that happened, and things, whatever happened along the way. I don't know the development story, I don't want to harp on this. These people are extremely talented, and I like what they made, but just, gosh, you know, Just, see these things and I think like, gosh, I just wish it was a little closer to the 2D stuff, you know? That's it, ramble over. This has been my prism. I am trapped in the prism and I ramble. This is what I do. Question, since you became one of your avatars, does that mean that she is now a version of you? Come back with a warrant. Wind Waker cell shaded. Yeah, looks very fun, right? I love cell shading. It can be really nice. Something from VeggieTales. Not horrible. Yeah, I know it's not. Like, I'm not harping on it. This is not the worst thing ever. Absolutely not. Wonder if Penny's Big Breakaway would look better cell shaded. It kind of is. It has like some stuff going on, you know. Like they definitely tried something with the shading to make it more simplified. What is that hand doing there? Okay, whatever. I'm getting too hung up on the details. It is like simplified in some way that they use like gradients and whatnot, create more appealing lights and shadows. At least I think so. I think it's like partially quite cell shaded, but it does utilize some specific effects that I can't quite put into words. Like more explicitly cell shaded. I get what you mean. Yeah. World design is phenomenal. Yeah, the worlds look very pretty. Though in my brain I can't quite tell them apart. Like they're a little too abstract for me. Those little things are probably what doomed the game to obscurity. It did have some design quirks that make it a little less appealing to the average gamer, I think. Specifically in the gameplay department. It is fun, but it's not like Sonic where you just go, go, go. It's also not like Mario where you have more focused platforming. It's not like anything really, and that's good. I like that. But also it doesn't take like the strengths from some other 3D platformers that I would have really enjoyed if they had incorporated that in some way, you know? Oh, it definitely needs a sequel, absolutely. There's so much potential here. And I wish they took more cues from stuff like Sonic, for example, to make it all flow even better. Because I like that there's some kind of flow to the game, but it's too difficult for me. I'll just come out and say that right now. You can play that game and just keep comboing moves together and just keep going and going, and that looks fun. I can't pull that off for the life of me. And I'm sure the average player can't do that either. Like, I've seen people play this and they're just like lost on what to do and how to move and like how to do these stylish moves that people can do in modern Sonic, because a lot of it is automated and stuff. And that's you know, there's something that can be said for that as well. I feel like too much automation in Sonic games is definitely holding all that stuff back. But yeah, I just feel like the stuff you can do in Sonic is so much more fun and satisfying than the stuff you can do in Penny's Big Breakaway. Even though the game is still fun, I still want to emphasize that. I still want to emphasize that. I don't want to make it seem like I'm shitting on the game. I'm still asking you to go out and buy it because it's fun. And the soundtrack, yes, T. Lopes and Sean Bialo, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Apologies if I'm not. They made fantastic soundtracks. They made so many good songs. I love listening to them. I love listening to it while working. I love the sound of these games. Of this game. I just, I get so excited thinking about it. Good game. Great soundtrack. Try a demo, if there is a demo, to see if it's for you. It is fun, but it's not. It feels like a Sonic 1. It feels like it's just their first step into this, you know? And things need to be a little more streamlined. Send the thing in Blue Sky DMs. Oh cool, I'll check it out. I'm in between drawings right now, so I can do that. Oh, that's a cute character. I think. Hold on, do I have the right link here? I think I have it. It's like this cute purple character, right? Looks adorable. Very nice. Thanks for sharing. What do I feel like drawing next? I kind of just want to draw my own character. I kind of just really want to. Let me try something. I have an idea. Check this out. First you draw a circle, then you draw another circle, then another circle, and presto, it's circles! And let's... how would this look? Okay, let me see. I just had to visualize the pose in my head for a bit. I just need to think and use my brainium. Gonna give it more of an arc, that's for sure. Definitely more of an arc. Something like this. This doesn't quite work. Try that again. This definitely needs to go down like this, and then put over there. Put that down as like a grounding thing. I think this might work. I think this is what I'm trying to go for. A little taller. Oh. Also, it needs to be resting on that particular... I think this leg just needs to go higher. There we go. And I'm pulling in this knee a little bit. There we go. Okay, I think this is close to what I want. It'll all make sense in a moment. Don't worry about it. The head is way too big, as usual. About upper body width. No, which liquid? What? Such dramatic music while I'm making this sketch. Gee, thanks, hey Pikmin. Not to add pressure or anything, huh? Kinda going off of memory of what a giant bazooka looks like. It's like a thing, reticle, right? Sure. For balance, it needs to go behind this a little further. I'm getting a little bit better at drawing her, like from memory. There's always this period when you've just made a character where you just don't quite know how to draw them. kind of just need to wing it. How did the hair work again? Wait, I can just look at the screen. There we go. Okay, that's how the hair works. Nice. Good to always have a reference of her on hand. And then the leaf, of course. Important. And the ears. Almost forgot the ears, oh my god. Important to do. There we go. It looks a little off balance to me. Just launch this a little. I think that's already better. I think this leg is too long. Need to support the whole body. Good thing you can just stretch and tweak stuff in art programs. I'll be lost without it. Here we go, that's not bad. It's a common blaster, heck yeah! Rocket launcher! Is it still Hey Pikmin music? Yeah, it is! We still got a way to go. We're about an hour and 16 minutes through the soundtrack, and the total length is 1 hour and 39 minutes. The Dinner Blaster! Oh my god, I remember the Dinner Blaster. Heck yeah. Here at Aperture Science, we are currently testing our subject's ability to draw giant bazookas while aided by overly suspenseful music. Good luck out there, test subjects. Dave Johnson here. And I love sucking dick. Comedy! Still got it, baby! Did Mark turn into a Tanuki Rabbit hybrid? You know, science is amazing. Tanuki has the power of a bazooka. I think they might have become overpowered. I think I said overlord for a second. No, it's not overpowered also. As long as you can still run away from said missiles, you're totally fine. And you can. You have legs. Also, hello, Mr. Cuff. How are you? I think the head is still too big. Let me tweak that a little. Got the hair on this side. There we go. Now we're talking. Gosh, what did the shoes look like again? Trying to remember. Just a little flatter. There we go. There we go. That works. Heat-seeking comets. Heck yeah. Doing fine. It's very hot outside. Oh, oh, I hate heat. I don't like heat at all. Hope it cools down over there. Let me add some details that I totally forgot about. I have only drawn this design like, what, like... Well, I've drawn it quite a bit now. And I've 3D modeled it, so, you know, I should know these things. I always forget my own character design sometimes. And that's okay, you can just pull up a reference. I didn't forget the star sticker on her cheek. I got the belt thing around the waist. Good. Let's go. Let's see. Gloves, of course. Not entirely sure what this hand is doing. It's just gonna be like behind this little screen. Pressing buttons or whatever. Oh. Add some random junk and lines, why not? Oh right, there's like fire coming out of the back of the thing. Maybe I'll give her a different expression. I don't really like the Spurkle that much. She's saying something. There we go. Okay, now her shoes, or boots rather. Go, not that complicated. Oh, her socks, of course. Important. I think this leg is a bit too. No. There we go. Alright, this can serve as a base for a new Comet Blaster image that I can post on Saturdays. Heck yeah. Feedback-seeking missiles. Hey, that works. Fellow Heat Enjoyer, wow. You found each other. So happy for you. I'm joking. Didn't know Pikmin music could have the biggest Portal 2 vibes. I don't know. Is this giving Portal 2 vibes? I don't know. I don't hear it personally, but more power to you. Sometimes you forget your character designs too, so sometimes you end up unintentionally redesigning them. Yeah, that is fun. I actually kind of like that, because sometimes you forget the details that aren't that important, and you can simplify a character design that way. That's Patrick. Hi, Patrick. Perfect. Maybe I'll add some random cables and crap. See. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. I quite like this. Let me just put like a Comet Blast or something. An Anton Blast logo. Alright. Gonna see if there were any other suggestions that I really want to get to. Maybe I'll just finish this. Maybe I'll finish this later, actually. I don't know. You were talking about the suspense music that you said later was still Pikmin. Oh, yes, yes, I remember the track. I don't know, it didn't really give me Portal 2 vibes, to be honest. Trying to remember what it sounded like. Whatever. When I listen to the soundtrack again someday, inevitably, I'll let you know. Let's see. Ooh, my friends are posting some cool art. Definitely want to check that out later. Banuki has been taking over Mark's role. The infiltration has begun. Uh-oh. Now you have been replaced. I don't need anyone now. When I delete you, maybe I stop feeling so bad. Go make some new disaster. That's what I'm counting on. I'll let you get right to it. Now I only want you gone. Your model's so cute. Thank you. Also, hello. I'll just do some line art for this and see how I feel after that. Really can't wait to get that new microphone. Ugh. Just like doing these streams, I'm always reminded of the fact that the audio quality is just not. It's just not great, you know. Like it's okay, but it is. I wish I could do a little better. It's also more pleasant to listen to for people because these are very chill streams where I just talk a lot, so I want the audio to sound nice, you know. Music is so dinky, I love it. Sounds like something from Banjo-Kazooie almost, like the melody-wise, I mean, not instrument-wise. Not quite right. The leaf too big? Oh. Maybe I just shouldn't go that little. Look better. Maybe the leaf is too big. Oh. Looks okay. It's a doodle anyway. It's just a doodle. I need to remind myself this is just a flipping doodle for a silly thing that I do on Saturdays. I like the big teeth. The teeth are very visible from afar. Because, you know, a bunny. This one looks pretty cute so far. I think the jacket goes down a little further. Go. I need to pull up a reference real quick. Is the belt? It's a dark color, yeah. There we go. All right. Now we're cooking. I'm really focusing on these lines, I realize. markings on the fur, some stats. This is turning out pretty good. Oops, okay, close that off a little more. Ah, come on, fill buckets, don't let me down. A lot of people don't even use the fill buckets because they're like, it's not accurate enough. But if you change like this X a little bit, like that it expands the area that you're filling in, for example, I think it works just fine. Also, it saves so much time, and I do not have the patience to fill in stuff manually. Right, that doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all. That's better. Kinda sounds like the Sonic Mega Collections menu music. Similar vibes. Love that music. Not this part, obviously, but like when the sort of instrument thing comes in, you know the one. Love the star on the cheek, thank you! It's a cute little design thing. Joy. You wondered why you were subscribed and then you saw that you mailed... Hold on, let me rephrase. I'm stumbling over my own words, I need to drink some water real quick, oh my gosh. My mouth is dehydrated. Just a second. There we go. Blah 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 blah. You were wondering why you were subscribed, and then you saw that I made Tails Duck. Heck yeah! Life is like a duck. Here in Duck. Race cars, lasers, ducks. It's a duck. Might solve a duck. Or rewrite Duck Street. Ducks. Woohoo! Love that one. I think most people would be here from either that really old like steamed hams video I did like a long time ago with a friend, and there was also the Mario but it's soup. I think that's probably one that most people will know me from. And, like, that was fun, but I don't regularly do those. Used to do more meme videos like that, but I don't know, it wasn't really making me happy as much. Go! This is looking pretty good! Quite like this so far. Actually, fun question for chat. What do you remember me from? Like, what is the main thing that you know me from? Or like, what caught your eye to my channel? Like, how did you get involved with this business? I'm curious to hear. Reminds you of Donkey Kong Country music. Yeah, it is. It has a very atmospheric kind of feel to it, you know. Remember the first interaction with Portal was on the 360 demo when you got to the chamber where GLaDOS goes into where GLaDOS says the test chamber is impossible. You didn't find an answer and then proceeded to conclude that actually a really clever way to end the demo. You're brushing your teeth while watching this. Heck yeah. Good dental hygiene. I went to the dentist this morning and I got a good report. I got an A grade in keeping my teeth healthy. And that's good because I don't want them to start hurting and killing me. Need to keep those fuckers in my mouth in check. just really enjoy doing like chill line art like this. Fun. You never get an A grade in such a thing. B at best. Hey, whatever you can do, you know. Do what you can. Sam Hex? People are saying Sam Hex! Oh my gosh, that makes me very happy. just the fact that people even remember it at all. That is really cool to me. I'm still very proud of that animation. Sounds like Rayman Redemption. Ooh. Oh yeah, you did mention that before. I saw the comment, just forgot to read it. I liked Sam Hex so much that you threw yourself into anguish with no prior experience, made some really competent subtitles over the course of a week. Yeah! Appreciate it. Around the time Tears of the Kingdom announced the very nuts and bolts-esque mechanics. Oh yeah! I remember talking about that, that was fun. Not from this channel, but Data Knight! Oh my god, yes! Ugh. That would be so weird to look back on now, those old comics. But I remember them. So you don't have to. Stocks, of course. Ooh. A little extra. I think this works. Now to draw this hacking bazooka thing. We'll add the clouds of dust and crap and whatnot on a different layer. This is a pleasant sounding. Must be the credits music or something. Dental hygiene enthusiast. I just think it's important. I mean, look at these chompers. Wow, perfect. Little bling effect. zoom out in a second to see how this looks. The line does need to continue properly from the beginning to the end of the thing. I think it looks okay from afar. Not perfect, but it'll do. Now we're gonna make this one triangular. Woo. Alright. The next bubble. There we go. I think that looks fun. Oops, I almost disconnected my tablet screen by accident. Ooh! That would have been bad. Okay, now to add like the cloud thingies around it. We merged some of these clouds actually, like they're sort of forming dust clouds together. I think the soundtrack just started looping. Hey, we made it through the whole thing of Hey Pikmin. Nice. Pretty good. I do say so myself. Does this look okay? I think this looks fine. Yeah. I think we can just use this. Tweak this particular cloud a little bit. There we go. That's a drawing right there. Got a shadow. Do that manually. There we go. Alright, I can turn it into something. Very nice. I think I'm gonna color that on my own time. Oops, guess. I think I'm gonna color that on my own time and then just turn it into something nice. Probably before tomorrow. She's adorable even when wielding heavy artillery. Heck yeah, goals. Looks great, Mark. Thank you. This is the type of stuff that looks like it would be commercial art for an indie game. It's actually about the death of your loved ones or something. Let me change the proportions of the face slightly. I think this eye needs to be a little closer to. There we go. For a model. He has a pretty big forehead. Nose needs to be less wide. It's just a doodle, but come on. I can have a little perfectionism as a treat. Hey. Alright, it's turned out nice. Pretty cool. Okay. Ah, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. Holy crap. Oh, this has been a lot of fun. But at the same time, I kind of just want to finish this one on my own time. Like after the stream, and then just show the result to you tomorrow on Blue Sky. I think that will be fine. Except after I fix this, hair needs to be a little bigger on this side. After that, I'll stop, I swear. I'll take a break and I'll just... There we go. Oh, there's one more thing I want to do before I end the stream. Very important. So hold on to your butts. Pause that. It. Is it? Here we go. Sonic Pinball Party, open your heart, baby. Love this. We listened to this on the last stream, and I just really loved it. Crank the jams. Let's go. Let's go. It's such a bad sign. What's gonna happen to us? All the steps we take, all the moves we make, all the pain that stick out. I see the chaos for everyone. Who are we? What can we do? You and I are the same in the way that we have our own style that we won't. You're just filled with evil and might know there is no way I can lose. Impossible not to sing along! Ugh! I love the song, I love pinball! Ugh! Ugh! I haven't played the game. I don't know. I don't love pinball. I'm not good at pinball. Goes hard. How does a Game Boy Advance make this kind of sound, dude? Ugh. Love it. Open your heart. Whoops, let me pause that. Oh, Supersonic Racing. Oh sure, we can have some Supersonic Racing. Why not? As a treat, as a little bonus for y'all. My optimistic surgeon be like, open your heart. Yeah, open your heart. I need to do an autopsy. Fuck, he died. Come on, run away. You don't have to stay. Really out of time. Na, 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 na. When you're supersonic racing, have no time to look around. When you're supersonic racing, Everybody's supersonic racing. Come on, let the fire burn. I got that game for $2 on PC someday. Like, I don't even remember. I was in a different country. Like, we were visiting there, like, on holiday. And I just saw that game somewhere on the shelf for $2. This is something you can play for a rapid fire at, like, the end of the stream and just do a bunch of shit for 2 minutes as fast as you can. Yeah, right? That's what these songs are great for. Great to hear when you beat the boss, you get essentially a victory lap before the next stage. Also really fun. Ugh, just such a fun game. I love Sonic R. Even though it's arguably not great. But it's good. You get what I mean. Yeah, that's... Alright, cool. I think I'm about to call it quits here. I'm just gonna continue working on this on my own time. It's looking pretty good. I don't love this shade of yellow. Needs to be slightly different. I'm just tweaking at this point. Tweaking slightly the colors and all, but overall I think it looks okay. Sonic, shut up. There you go. Bye, Sonic. Goodbye, Sonic. Forever. $2 is a steal. Oh, it absolutely was. It also didn't run on my computer. It didn't work. We had to get a new computer. Well, we were already about to get a new computer anyway, but like our home computer, like it was Windows 95. It could not run the game properly at all. So we got Windows 98, baby, which was not very good. And then later we got Windows XP, and it didn't work on that anymore. So I was able to play Sonic R for like a year. But then, of course, you know, there are other ways to play it. Great way to end the stream with a banger of bangers. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be listening to that on loop for the next hour, probably, because that's what I do. Alright. And, looks stylish without the color in the cannon. Yeah, it's kind of fun, right? Still gonna color it, though, but yeah. Alright. Thank you very much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. This was a fun stream. I'm glad I got to show you some cool stuff. I'm glad I got to showcase my new avatar. That's fun. For more fun things, check me out on Blue Sky. You know where to find me at this point. Join in on Comet Blasting Saturday tomorrow, and check out the Bucks art collabs if you haven't already. I've been hosting some art collabs and stuff, and they're really fun. I'm really proud of the people who joined. Like the results are really cool. I don't know when I'll be doing the next one, to be honest, because I've just been focusing on other stuff. But who knows? Maybe someday. Keep an eye on that, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.